This is the NASCAR Thunder countdown to green as we get set to go racing.
The famous Monster Mile in Dover, Delaware, the second race in the final 10-race dash for the Winston Cup Championship. Miles the Monster has consumed Team KAOS at almost every turn, and you can expect that today it's not going to be driver versus driver, but driver versus racetrack.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot and time!
McBlam Racing presents NASCAR. Today, it's the running of the MBNA America 400. Welcome back, race fans, to the NASCAR Thunder 2003 Let's Play. I'm your commentator and driver of the number 83 Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet for Team KAOS Racing, Mikey McBlam. And we've returned to Dover for another round of Man vs. Monster. Who will come out on top? Find out shortly, but first, let's go trackside.
Start your engines.
Now, let's take a look at the starting lineup.
Starting out front are the Napa car and the DuPont Chevrolet. Starting in row 2 will be the DeWalt Power Tools Ford and the 136 car. In row 3 are the Square D Chevrolet and the 27 car. In row 4 are the Kodak Chevrolet and the 199 car. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the M&M's Pontiac and the 45 car. The 6th row has the UAW Delphi Chevrolet in the 26 car. In row 7 are the Tide Ford and the Ganassi Racing Dodge. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will start towards the front. In the 9th row, we have the 142 car and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. In the 10th row are the 10 car and the Dodge dealer's UAW Dodge. Starting the race from row 11 are the Lowe Chevrolet and the UPS Ford. The 12th row has the KAOS Chevrolet and the Dodge dealer's UAW Dodge. Starting the race from row 13 will be the Mark Martin Ford and the Altino Ford. In row 14, we have the Target Dodge and the Hamelin Ford. Starting from row 15 will be the GM Goodwrench Service Plus Chevrolet and the 125 car. In the 16th row are the Team Rusty Ford and the 99 car. In the 17th row are the Interstate Batteries Pontiac and the Home Depot Pontiac. In the 18th row are the Rubbermaid Ford and the Caterpillar Dodge. Starting the race from row 19 are the 46 car and the Singular Wireless Chevrolet. The 20th row has the Motorcraft Ford and the 98 car. Starting the race from row 21 will be the 16 car and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the America Online Chevrolet.
And there you have it, guys. There is the race starting lineup for the field as given by MRN, the voice of NASCAR, Joe Moore, and Barney Hall. One more pole for us, but can we capitalize on that here at the Monster Mile? Surprising pole for us. We got Jeff Gordon on our outside and points leaders still up towards the front. We're going to have to see how this is all going to go down. It's man versus monster as we come to the line. Green flag is in the air. Decent start there, but we're a little bit loose. Coming off of, oh man, Jonathan Wolf, what in the heck? He tried to take us out coming off of turn number 2. I don't know where he thought he was going, but he has fallen back quite a considerable amount now, as we did manage to lead the first lap surprisingly here at Dover. Matt Kenseth is battling us. Oh boy, wow, what in the world? Car just went dead straight into the wall. Like I wasn't turning at all, just about. Yeah, we're actually a little bit tight here. Surprisingly, as much as I loosen the car up, okay, the car's loose off, but that's to be expected with the rear end gear, but yeah, we're tight. I don't know what the deal with this is. We weren't tight in qualifying. We definitely were tight in practice. Yeah, we're just shooting up towards the... Yeah. We're just shooting up the track. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, we cannot hold the bottom. I don't know what the heck the deal is. It's like our grip has gone completely away. We've lost the lead, unfortunately, to Matt Kenseth. Led a couple of laps. Got a few laps lit under our belt here, but here comes Jonathan Wolf battling back. He's managed to recover from the incident on lap 1. On lap 5 here now. Okay, now we're holding the bottom a little bit. We're bouncing all over the place. Yeah, okay, now we're holding the bottom some. I'm not sure what the deal was before where we weren't holding the bottom, but maybe it just takes a while for the new tires to get in under race trim, under race conditions. But Jonathan Wolf is looking for the second spot. We're trying to keep him behind us, but he's putting up a heck of a fight. It's possible that he has the better car, much like Dale Earnhardt Jr. did at New Hampshire. He just had the better car. We're lining up. We're doing pretty good here. I mean, I gotta admit, we're doing really, really well here at New Hampshire. New Hampshire, wow. New Hampshire was just an hour ago for me, anyway. Yeah, as you can tell, my voice is still, my throat's still not feeling too well. I'm going to go ahead and get these races out and get them done because I'm afraid that I might get sick, so I want to go ahead and get these done. So if I go ahead and get these done, that way I don't have to worry about them for a few weeks or whatever. Get some videos out. The way I can rest my voice, because I don't know what the heck's going on. I just don't feel well, man. Oh boy, slid up the racetrack just a little bit there. Got the second spot back, of course. And that looks like Dale Earnhardt Jr. is fighting up here. He's about to be up here in the top 3. We shot up the racetrack just a little bit. I think we can beat Jonathan Wolf into turn 1. Can we beat him? Yes, we can. Yeah, but here's Dale Jr. Dale Jr. fighting to the outside. Oh boy. Yeah, I had to let out the gas there. I got on the apron, and that just messed us all the way up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, I don't know what the deal with that was. Just shot up the racetrack. This is such a tough track for us. Extremely tough track. I know it's not seeming like it is. The car feels oddly balanced. Except for like the random moments when it like shoots up the racetrack, it just feels oddly balanced. I've never felt this before. Alright, come on. So side by side. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Didn't even shoot up the racetrack that much. Yeah, the car feels oddly balanced. Like, it feels actually really good. Surprisingly. I've never ran... I mean, I was running this good earlier on in the season. I was running really well here at Dover, but, you know, a pit road mistake landed us in the middle of the mid-pack, and a racer by the name of Mike Brown dumped us. I overdrove that. That was definitely my fault, 100%. Okay, side by side, going into turns 3 and 4. Oop, 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 oop. Junior pushes us up a little bit. We came back down on Dale Earnhardt Jr. He kind of went down the apron, came up into us just a little bit. Just a racing deal, but let him know I'm not going to be pushed around. Yeah, I've never really ran this well at Dover. And come to think of it, I don't think I've ever remember Matt Kenseth running this well at Dover. So Matt Kenseth has obviously got the best car here. I thought it was going to be Jonathan Wolf in that 24 for a while, but that is not seem to be the case, as he has fallen back quite a bit. He's in 4th now. Dale Jarrett's coming up, rounding out the top 5. Big surprise there. Yeah, we're bouncing all over the place, but oddly enough, the car is gathering itself back up. And it was usually these bumps and hills that usually kill me. It's like I hit the hill and the car doesn't want to turn anymore. It's almost like the front tires are slightly lifted off the ground or something like that, and I don't get the traction that I need. But if you listen, we can pick up the throttle really, really early. I mean, we can't like go full throttle. I mean, we can kind of like, I'm kind of tapping the X button is what I'm doing, but I can pick it up pretty early. And that's kind of surprising for me. Matt Kenseth is going to go ahead and come down pit road. We're going to go ahead and lead us another lap and get us some more Winston Cup bonus points. Pit stops occurring already. I think we're going to go ahead and come down pit road this time by. Dale Earnhardt Jr. got a big run out of nowhere. Not sure where that came from. Alright, keep it down on the bottom of the racetrack. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is also going to come in. Oh, don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it, don't miss it. Whoo! We're going to keep the car the way that it is. Golly, that was close. Let's hope we don't get held up on pit road. NASCAR says that is halfway. Hoping for a good clean pit stop here. No mistakes like that one. But it doesn't look like it hurt us too much. 17-1. Okay, that's not terrible. That's actually not terrible. We actually beat Dale Earnhardt Jr. out of the pits. So that's pretty awesome. So it wasn't a terrible pit stop. Oh, Dale Earnhardt Jr. just LePaged Jimmy Johnson. So they've got some damage to contend with now, as we're in 9th place. Yeah, they've got some damage to contend with. Caution is out. Uh-oh. I think we're still a lap down. Oh, boy. Dale Jarrett gets involved in an incident on pit road. It looked like with Casey Kane and Robbie Gordon, looks like. Yeah, so that held him up coming off of pit road. We're not going to pit. We're going to go ahead and stay out, but I think we're a lap down. Actually, we're starting up on the lead lap. Okay. Start up on the tail end. Big jump going into turn 1. We shouldn't have a problem clearing these guys. But man, that means we can't get any better than 7th. And Jimmy Spencer and Bill Elliott putting up a little bit of a fight here. I don't think they've got anything for us. I think we've got a faster car than I think we have a faster car. So, ooh, contact. Did not mean to do that. Let's spread out the field just a little bit, bottle them up just a little bit there. Didn't mean to do that, but either way, I don't think they had anything for us. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in 8th. I think that's him right there behind us. Or it's either him or Bill Elliott. It might still be Bill Elliott. I'll check the leaderboard as we're coming down here up turn number 4. Ooh, fastest lap so far. Yeah, that's Dale Earnhardt Jr. behind us. So he got through that little bottleneck. Whoa, we got really loose there. All right, be careful, be careful. Race the racetrack. Oh man, that's disappointing. Look how we're actually pulling a big gap on Junior. Yeah, we're pulling a big gap on him. So we're genuinely faster than Dale Earnhardt Jr. But I wonder where Kenseth is now. I need to check the leaderboard one more time. I wonder where Matt Kenseth is.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader.
Yeah. 18 seconds off the lead. Ain't no way we can make up that amount of time. No way. We're doing surprisingly well here, though.
Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig.
Yeah, we're picking up about a couple tenths a lap, but we're not doing too much here. I mean, there's only so much we could do. All we can really do is just try to maintain our position, hope for another caution that'll put us back on the tail end of the line, and we could probably make something happen. But there was not enough of an issue on pit road that anyone should have any damage. So there shouldn't be any debris coming off of any cars or anything. And got a smoker down below that looked to be Jeff Purvis. So unfortunate that we have problems for the number 4. So it's funny, I was actually worried about blowing my engine going into this race, so I actually lowered the 4th gear down a little bit because I was redlining. I mean, I am redlining a bit going into the turn, but I'm not like in super, you know, I'm not like up to 10,000 RPMs like I was. Oh man, we have pulled a big gap on these guys. We could be leading the race right now. We literally could be leading the race right now. These guys are still bunched up though. 5 laps to go. Technically 4 to go right now. Oh, sorry about that. Phone's going off. Hopefully it won't go off again. Try to see if I can turn it down on a straightaway here. Alright, yeah, that's it. Yep, it's okay. Do not try to operate your phone and drive, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Coming 3 to go for us, but 2 to go this time by for the leader. And we're trying. We're trying. We've pulled a significant gap. Oh boy, got lost it a little bit there. Little bumps got us a little bit. I mean, I like the detail in Dover, that it's so bumpy and so hilly, because that's what Dover is, but I've just never been able to navigate my way around this track, not as successfully as I'm doing right now. White flag in the air. Sponsored by NASCAR Heat 3. So we're coming off of turn number 4. This is going to be the last lap for us. But someone has just won this race. I'm not sure who it is. We're trying to just kind of, oh boy, wow. Honestly, I only tapped it there, but yeah, these little bumps and stuff really get to me. Someone has just won this race, and we're going to come off turn number 4 and bring it home. 7th place, solid top 10. Bobby Labonte is your race winner, followed by Matt Kenseth, Sterling Marlin, Mark Waltrip, and Bobby Hamilton round out the top 5.
The yellow didn't wave as much as usual.
Well, I can assure you all those guys who finished in the back would like to have seen more cautions. Gives them a chance to make adjustments without the penalty of going a lap down. They just didn't have that luxury this time.
The Napa car had a good run, finishing in the top 10.
When you think that there are 42 other drivers in this NASCAR Winston Cup race and you manage a top 10, that's pretty impressive.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the Kansas Speedway.
Alright guys, so here are the race results for the race here at Dover. Bobby Labonte is your race winner. I'm not sure if that's his first for the season or not. That might be his first win of the season, but he came from 33rd to 1st. The caution fell just the right way for him. He's most likely going to be the biggest mover of the race. That is 32 spots. I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat that. Matt Kenseth finishes 2nd. Sterling Marlin finishes 3rd. Michael Waltrip's in 4th. 5th is Bobby Hamilton. 6th is Ron Hornaday. Sweet coming 7th. 8th is Dale Earnhardt Jr. 9th is Dale Jarrett. And rounding out the top 10 is Ricky Rudd. And we're just going to go ahead and give you the rest of the field so you can pick out your favorite driver. Winner's purse of $169,000, 1 caution for 2 laps, 7 lead changes, time of race 20:28, average speed of about 117 miles per hour, the margin of victory around 0.83 seconds. And it looks like Jeff Purvis fell out of the race with a blown engine on lap 32. I saw that earlier. And that would be it. Let's see, we got one car 2 laps down, that's Bill Elliott. But let me see how many cars actually finished on the lead lap here, because I know quite a few people fell victim to that caution. Looks like we had 16 cars finish on the lead lap. That might actually be pretty typical for Dover, but for like the length of this race and everything, probably not so much. And here are the point standings after Dover. Dale Earnhardt Jr. still maintains the points lead. Dale Jarrett 159 points back in 2nd. Jeff Gordon in 3rd, 202 points back. And we are in 4th, 218 points back. I think it's safe to say that the battle is going to be between these two guys here for the next 9 races or so. I mean 8 races, excuse me. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be between those two. Let's go to the awards for the week. We got the pole award, but Matt Kenseth actually led the most laps of the race. All charged up, as I said, goes to Bobby Labonte, moving up 32 spots. The caution fell the right way for him. Jonathan Wolf with the fastest pace of the race. Audrey Smith, who is the rookie of the race, and Jimmy Spencer with the most exciting pass of the race. Rookie of the Year still being led by Chad Chaffin. We have 17 poles on the season. Manufacturer Championship is still being dominated by Chevy, and the lap champion is still Dale Earnhardt Jr. However, we are catching up. We're only 8 laps behind him in 2nd place. Oh boy, guys. You know, I want to complain, but at the same time I don't, but at the same time I do. This is our best run that we've ever had at Dover. The best run that I have ever had. The emphasis on ever had at Dover. Excuse me. That is the fastest car I've ever had at Dover. And this includes both career mode and season mode and quick race mode. This is the most dominant car, the fastest car I have ever had, the most stable car I have ever had. The car felt pretty good once you got it going. It looked like it took a few laps for the tires to come in, like the car didn't want to turn at certain points, and it was weird. But once the tires started to come in, then I was really good. I felt really stable in the car. It only took like a few laps, like 2 or 3 laps or so, and I couldn't figure out why the car was seeming like I was overdriving it, but I wasn't. But you know, I wasn't doing much of anything different. But the car really came to us, and I was really surprised by that. So that would be my only complaint. If the caution hadn't fell, where would I have placed? You know, because, or, you know, if the caution fell, we were still on the lead lap, where would I have placed? Because, I mean, we were fast. You see how we just pulled a extreme gap on the field? You saw that. You saw how fast we were, and I'm just like, man, if only we were leading this race. But I can't complain too much because, like I said, top 10 at Dover, 7th place at Dover. I've never finished 7th place at Dover. That is the absolute best. I'm pretty sure I finished top 10 once, and I got lucky because, like with Bobby Labonte, the caution fell my way, and I was able to kind of scrounge a top 10. But other than that, man, I've never finished better than like, what, 20th? I think that was in NASCAR 15. I'm never good at Dover, so this was absolutely insane to be running as good as we were running, and I just wish we were running up there for the lead, because we could have. The race probably hurt us a little bit. It's just one of those things like, man, we should have stayed out a little bit longer or what have you, but it is what it is, guys. I'm going to take it, as ATF Gaming say, I'll take it. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for today. I am tired. My voice is really starting to go on me. So thank you guys so much for tuning into McBlam Racing on McBlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little bit of enjoyment to your day every day. If you enjoy these races, I do them every weekend following the NASCAR Monster Energy Cup Series. And if you, like I said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully my voice will be better by the time we get to Kansas, because that is where I'll see you in the next video.